You want some chocolate?
Could you help me out, little train?
Yeah, I'll give you some chocolate. Hold on, let me get it.
You're playing Spur Trains 6 times. Destroy Helen Spur Train.
Here you go, buddy.
You're playing Spur
I'm
Train.
sorry. Okay, so we got to the old Corey Curtis spot, but he's not here. Hold on. I just want to point something out. So I don't know if you guys can see that little orange spot right there. Right there, that's the cap of a heroin needle that I guess they shoved under the door right here. Anyhow, off we go. I guess he's asleep. You want a chocolate, buddy? There you go. Wow, look at this. This is San Francisco for you. Sorry if I'm getting a little quiet here at times. Gotta watch out.
Sunday. Can you not film me, please? Hey, can you erase that, dude?
All right, I'll erase it.
Erase it in front of me. Erase it, please. Erase it.
All right.
Erase it. Thank you.
There,
Erase
all
it.
right.
I want you to erase it.
It's all right. It's all gone. It's all
Okay,
gone.
next time, just ask me, dude.
Okay. You want some chocolate, buddy?
Bro, just ask me. Hey, can I film you for a quick second?
Okay.
Because no, I'm just saying because.
Do you want some?
No, I don't want no chocolate. Oh, chocolate. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Fuck you too. I'm just saying. Just
All right.
don't. Hey, I want you to erase that, dude. Or else what? Or else I'm. Hold on, man. Hold on.
All right. Time to get out of here. Oh, sorry. All right. So. Anyhow, time to get out of the Tenderloin. Well, I am watching my back. Anyhow, yeah, I guess it never is a good time to be over in the Tenderloin. That guy's doing a crack right there. Right there on that corner behind me. He was smoking from a crack pipe. Hold on, this guy's doing that guy in yellow was just punching out in the middle of nowhere. What would you say are the top 3 sketchiest places to walk in San Francisco, and why is Tenderloin number 1? I would never say that Tenderloin is number 1. I'd say the worst place to walk would be over in Hunters Point. Tenderloin would be pretty bad too, and the Bayview also. I'd say that those would be the top 3. No, I'd rather be in the Mission than inside of the Bayview. South of Market must be a close second. No, I mean, like I said, there's a lot of stores and stuff over there. There's a lot of places. Hunters Point is the worst, I would say. You know, as scary as it is over in the Tenderloin, for the most part, people don't get shot there. You may have some other stuff happen to you, You may get stabbed by a hypodermic needle, like what could have happened if I stuck around over there. That guy in yellow was super tweaking out. Yeah, I didn't want to have it. There he is, right there. Yeah, he was throwing punches in the middle of the air. Where is he? Oh, there he is, behind me. But I guess he calmed down. 6 between Market and Mission. But yeah, I don't know, anywhere around the Tenderloin, like 6th Street, between Market and Mission, it's across the street from the Tenderloin. Oh, he just did it again. Hey buddy, you want some chocolate? There you go. No problem. Hey buddy,
What's going on here?
don't do it. He's stealing the bike. He's got an angle grinder.
Figure that out. Should I come and call?
They're already on their way, brother.
Are they?
Are you gonna videotape me?
Dude, you're already being videotaped. Just walk away, man. It's not your bike. It's my bike.
Oh, come here. There you go. So, that guy, that's what was happening right here. Somebody, that guy right there with that angle grinder, he was cutting straight through this guy's bike. You see, right there, he was cutting through the tire. He was about to rip off that bike. You gotta watch out. Are you calling somebody now or no?
No.
Yeah.
Did he break through?
He messed up the rim. That guy's gonna need to get a new tire for sure. But he was almost all the way through. Yeah.
Yeah, I've had my bike stolen, so I was like, oh my god.
Oh yeah,
what's
mine too.
happening now?
Yeah. And there's no way that guy could have secured the bike better other than,
exactly.
you know, so.
Why you had that like
Yeah. Angle grinder. And you know what? You could get insurance for your bike, but they won't cover power tools. So you're screwed anyhow.
yeah. I'm glad that you intercepted that.
Oh yeah, no problem. So yeah, right there. Nothing you can do to protect your bike. You know what? Here, I have some advice for you guys. I never had my bike stolen in San Francisco. If you have a nice bike, make it look raggedy. Here's something you can do. Obviously, that guy locked up his bike in the ideal fashion. He put the U-lock over the tire through the triangle of the bike. The problem is that guy was cutting straight through the tire to steal the rest of the bike. So, you know, with my bike, first of all, it's an old bike. It's a Panasonic bike. Panasonic doesn't make bikes any longer. And the tape is all messed up. The best thing you could do is take your weathered, old-looking but functional bike and park it next to a much nicer looking bike. That guy had he had a U-lock. It's the best kind of lock you could have, other than a really heavy, you know, like 15-pound chain, which would be a real pain in the ass to carry around. But even that, the guy could have just cut straight through, you know.
Got your head, motherfuckers open. It's all my motherfucking life. Fuck up out of here, man. Man, you gotta go. Dollar, oh, you gotta go, man. Don't let people ask when you got that tricks on me. I twin, this little win. Fuck that cat.
Lee, I have watched every stream since you and Carlos were almost murdered in the TL. I'm from the Bay Area and I just wanted to say I really enjoy your channel. Thank you. Well, thank you, buddy. Cat's cut. So, anyhow, you see there's someone yelling and screaming behind me. But that's anyhow, they almost got killed. What's he saying? I don't know. He's just yelling and screaming, telling somebody to get the hell out of here. Was he yelling at you?
Huh?
That guy, was he yelling at you?
There's some kid over there.
Oh, security? Oh, okay. So, I guess he was yelling at security over here at Walgreens. You see, this Walgreens stuff happens here all the time. If you'll notice, it's boarded up over here. So, they probably saw him and recognized him as somebody who had stolen before and stopped him or thought that he looked suspicious. What's that? Oh no, I don't. I got some chocolate. You want some chocolate? Okay. You want some chocolate? Here you go.
Thank you.
No problem. I got some chocolate. You want some chocolate? Here we go. Whoa. Here's a whole bunch and a cookie thrown in there too.
Thank you.
No problem. This guy's got his hand in his ass as he's walking down the street. Yeah, buddy. Anyhow, somebody was saying 6th and Mission. I'm over on Mission and 5th. Let's go see how 6th and Mission is. I'm telling you, it's not as bad as the Tenderloin. I'm in between 5th and 6th Street. So, yeah, whoever said that 6th and Mission was one of the most dangerous. Not the case. And it's all good. Oh, look. Hold on. That person with the colored hair just threw a bottle. Threw the bottle out. I guess it is pretty sketchy over here. Wow, look at this. And something's going on back over here. Dude, seems like you got rubbed wrong. Hey, you're doing something like I said. Just popped in. Yeah, well, I had gotten chased out of the Tenderloin. So that's why things are why there's a different attitude this time. 6th Street changes, then later it gets, but not as bad as it was 15 to 20 years ago. Yeah, I would say 6th and Mission is kind of sketchy. Whoever was saying that was pretty right. So, anyhow, I heard some yelling and screaming. That's usually time. That usually means it's time to get out of here. Right there, that's a crack pipe right there. Well, anyhow, I don't want to stick around and get into more trouble. So, that guy that was over on that corner was looking through a crack pipe.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, buddy? I could give you some chocolate. You want some chocolate? You want chocolate or not? All right. sorry, one drop. Here you go. Oh, you said you wanted chocolate.
I'm home next week, Memphis. That was
Well, there you go. You want some chocolate? There you go. I got some chocolate for you. There you go. Nate, how's it going?
Oh, fine.
I got something for you, buddy. I got a shirt for you.
I need one.
Yeah, I know.
I need it.
And it's stylish, just like you like. Hold on, I'm trying to get my hand free. So,
I'm very eclectic as far as style goes.
okay.
You know.
Well, I showed it to you before. And you said you liked it. Hold on. Let me see. I got two. I got to make sure it's the right size.
It doesn't have to be perfectly fit.
Oh, that's too small. Whoops.
It doesn't have to be too small.
There we go.
Okay, thank you. What's these channel?
Oh, that's my channel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube. I actually was interviewed by ABC recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Could
Why don't you hold it up? Let's see if
Is
it
there a way
fits.
to access that? I got my new phone now.
Oh, you do?
I could maybe get it.
Okay, sure. I could give you a link.
Yeah.
Show me your phone and I'll try to type
I
it in
don't
there
have
for
it
you.
with me.
Oh.
I don't carry it anymore. I learned the hard way. Carrying a phone, I can get easily distracted. It can get stolen, and I can, like the other day, I went into, Trader Joe's and got some stuff toward closing time. When I got home, I didn't have any wallet. I left, I really freaked out. There was no cash in it, but my ID and everything, that was very, So I said, oh, God, So I went out there, and the place was closed. Anyway, I got this guy to call Trader Joe's, and I got the wallet back.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so my luck is in a better place.
Oh, okay. Where are you over now? You going to go over to the train station or?
I'm Embarcadero
Okay.
for a little while, and then I'm going to... well, I don't have any rational plan.
Oh, really?
But maybe irrational plan for tonight.
I was gonna go grab some Oreos and give it out to people. Are you gonna be over there? I could.
Yeah, I'll be around. I'll be here, or I'll be in the Powell Street area.
Okay.
After a while.
Which is better for you, Powell or? I
Whatever.
normally see you over at Montgomery.
I get around.
Okay.
But I live around Powell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you could call it that.
Well,
Yeah.
the
I got my
Tenderloin,
new
right?
phone.
Okay.
It works. That's good.
Yeah.
I have a medical situation, so I need a phone very badly.
Sure.
Okay.
How's your heart doing?
Oh, it seems, considering it's good.
Okay.
Yeah, I can breathe.
Oh yeah, that's a bad sign when it feels like you're being crushed, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So do you come out every day?
Oh, yes, I must come out.
Oh, okay.
I can't stay in all day.
So this is. I thought you did this for need, but is this something?
It's for need.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't do it if I could find some other way. I hate to be hypocritical, but I'm not being hypocritical, but I don't do it for fun.
Yeah.
I can't think of. I just can't think of anything else I can do at this point.
So what do you do for fun, or what are you
fun?
interested in?
I'm interested in cinema.
Oh, okay.
Like history of cinema.
Oh, okay.
I'm interested in history in general.
Okay. What's your favorite time period in history?
My favorite time, I don't know if I have a favorite time period. I have a fantasy that I could travel through time.
Oh, I used to have that too.
Yeah, you know. It depends on the location too. Like, I'd like to go back to biblical times and see if there's any truth to people's belief systems.
Sure.
I've had that, you know, if I could go back and interview Christ or any of the other people
Sure.
in that time period. I'd like to go to 1920s Paris.
Oh yeah.
Because that's where all the, you know, Scott Fitzgerald was. I don't know. I'd like to go. I'd like to go back to the Great Depression because I think people tried to help each other more then. You know, it wasn't a bad period. My parents told me that they had a hard time during the Depression, but people helped each other, you know.
Yeah.
Which is different, you know.
Well, you had the Prohibition at the same time, so it was a...
Prohibition,
Yeah, that was a rough era. You
But
wouldn't...
there was a lesson to learn.
And also there was the film code that happened in the 30s
yeah,
too.
the cinema, the pre-code films.
Those are the best. Pre-code.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a, you know, when you have censorship and restrictions, that can be helpful because you try to figure out a way to get around it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of being, okay, I could show anything I want. If there's restrictions, I try to find a way around it. And that makes it more creative.
So what's your favorite movie?
Oh, I don't have a favorite.
Do you have some that you like?
I don't have a one favorite.
Okay.
You know, movies are like people. Like, very few people are perfect or even close to perfect. But usually you can find something good about someone. Even some people that are not at all good. You know, you can find one at least interesting thing, if not good, about them. So, I think also when you watch an old movie, you learn a lot about history.
Oh, sure.
Not necessarily anything specific, but people's attitudes.
Yeah, how they behave.
Like in the 1930s, it was okay to get drunk. You know, people didn't see any. I don't think people recognized there was such a thing as alcoholism. You know, that alcoholism was a disease, like they do now. You know.
Well, in the 1930s, you could get arrested for being drunk. There's a prohibition.
Well, you could always get arrested. You can get arrested for being drunk now.
Well, but it was illegal to be drunk back then.
Yeah, but the law wasn't enforced. It was very rarely enforced.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, from my understanding, you know, people were very open about violating the law.
So, do you also? So you're into history and you're into the history of film. What about silent movies? Do you like silent movies?
Yes. That's an art form in itself.
Yeah,
which has
sure.
been lost. I mean, because of the, you know, I think when sound came in, silent film reached a peak. Actually.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And actually, film went back because they used to have so much flexibility in what they could do, and then they had to like start crowding around the microphone.
Yeah. At first,
the camera couldn't move.
If you watch early talkie, they're usually very
static.
Static, yeah.
Yeah.
There's some exceptions.
Yeah.
Like there's a couple I can think of, but I won't bore you with that.
But I mean, like it was so dynamic before, like M for Murder or something,
All
you know?
Quiet on the Western Front.
Okay.
That was filmed as a silent, and then they put the sound in, and the camera was quite flexible, even though that was an early sound film. You know. Hallelujah, that was one of the first films with mainstream films with a black cast, all black cast. That was very flexible as far as the camera worked. Yeah. Okay, so I'm interested in current events. I have my opinions, but I put myself like in a like not trying to be judgmental about it. That's the best kind of thing, you know.
Yeah.
And see what I come up with. You know, it's kind of depressing in a way. You know, that, the way things are now.
Oh yeah.
For you know.
For people on tough times, or
the political situation.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That people can lie, and it's okay.
Well, that's politics in general, right? Well,
yeah, but it didn't used to be that you could get away with a blatant lie. You'd have to find a way to get around it, or you'd have to apologize somehow. You know,
well,
if you were caught in a lie, a politician, you know, and there was some understanding, you know, of.
Well, we went to a few wars under false pretenses, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, even the Vietnam War. It's like, hey, our battleship blew up, and it turned out it was a mechanical failure. It was we weren't under, or like you know, they say, what was it, the Lusitania that blew up?
The Lusitania.
It was shipping weapons. The Germans, they even sent out a full-page ad in the newspapers here saying don't ride on this line. And
yes,
there was only like 2 or 3 Americans on there, but it's like, nope, we're going to war.
Yes, but they didn't know passengers were on it, and they could have, you know. I think that's true. You know.
So like almost every war we've gone into has been under false.
I did read a book on that maybe a year or two ago. I forget the title, but it was that was exactly the topic.
Oh yeah.
You know, of the U-boats was a new thing, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they're pretty crazy. I mean, like, especially, were they diesel?
Were they diesel? I don't think so. I think they, I'm not sure what the fuels are.
But yeah.
I can go into that much detail.
Yes, those early submarines were pretty tense.
That's very interesting. This particular book, it went into the technology, you know, and what it was like to be on one of those, which was not so good.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah, it was...
Yeah, the early diesel ones, they could get water that goes inside and then causes the whole system to mess up, and then everybody's breathing in diesel. Or, you know, like they'd be chased. They could only go so fast underwater. They'd have to come and surface and then run their diesel engines again, because it needs air, obviously, to run, to power up their batteries so they could go back underneath.
The First World War, there was a philosophical thing, like among the leadership. They believed that it was good for young people to sacrifice their lives. It was a good thing. It was good for the generation. You know, no matter what justification. There wasn't much justification for the war at all, you know.
You know, before World War I, people believed that society had progressed to the point where there was never going to be a war again. And
well,
they were sure that conflict was going to be over by Christmas.
Well, that's true. Not almost any war. They're sure it's going to be over before.
Yeah.
If you check it out.
Meanwhile,
I
we still got
I don't
people.
think that's
yeah.
100% true.
No, it never ends now.
I think people. There's always been war, and there's always people who recognized it. And war was an instrument of foreign policy, the threat of war, that kind of thing,
Sure.
Preparing for war, all that, part of national pride, yeah, it's always been the case. It still is, to a large extent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Nate, I gotta get going, but
Okay,
after I grab that stuff, I'll come back and take a look for you.
Okay.
Over here and over
you
at
were
Powell.
going to give me that link.
Oh, that's.
Or write it down. Write it down, because I don't have my. Here, I have a pen.
You have a pen? All right, hold on. Let me try to bring it up.
I always carry a pen.
Okay. Do you have something to write on?
Yeah.
Wait, do you want a link to my channel or to the news article about, or to the?
Whatever.
Okay.
Maybe both. I'll try.
Well, you know
try
what?
to get
Here's all you got to do. My shirt, it says Lee's channel on there. Let's take a look at it. So, oops. So just basically look Lee's channel up on YouTube and you'll find it. And then I'll have the link. I'll put it in my about page.
Okay. I haven't used YouTube. I never used YouTube.
Oh really?
Never. But maybe I will.
Oh okay.
Yeah. For the first time.
Yeah. Well, go.
I was. The device I had was so limited that it was a hassle to get on anything.
Sure.
That's the problem I had. But I think this new phone works a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad for you.
Well, that's just one little thing.
Well, it's one little crucial thing.
Little things add up. Am I being redundant? Did I say don't sweat the small stuff, but there's a lot of little things. It adds up to big things. It go wrong.
Yeah.
That can drive me nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can go just nuts. But I get up and this thing isn't going right, then another thing isn't going right, then another thing isn't going right. By the end of the day, I'm just bonkers. Yeah.
All right, Nate.
Okay, thank you.
All right, I'll come look for you over at the Embarcadero.
But I'll be around this weekend.
Oh,
I'll be around again.
okay, all right. Or at least those people who. Oh, look at this. You'd think those people who did steal bikes would focus on the stuff that wouldn't get them in as much trouble. Well, the good news is his legs work. You want some Oreos, buddy? Alright. Go ahead, grab a couple. Wow, that's 3.
That's 3? That's
Yeah.
good. 3 a good number, yeah?
It's a little more than a couple, though.
That's sure.
Where are you from?
It's about there. That's about there.
From where?
That's top there.
Oh, I don't know that.
Yeah, man.
How long you been in San Francisco?
Just something right there. There's something up now, stop out there.
Just the other day?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I will stop. A jungle is.
All right.
Stop, and the jungle is stop. You stop.
I got some cookies for you I didn't make this time. You want some?
Yeah. I remember you.
Oh, yeah. You didn't like the cookies, too much nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a funny case too.
How have you been? I haven't seen you in a while.
I've been ill off and on.
You been ill?
Yeah. I have cancer.
Oh, you do? What cancer?
Breast cancer.
Oh, really?
But it's spread, so it's everywhere.
Oh, so is it terminal?
Unfortunately,
Oh, wow.
It all is eventually, but you know, I had it originally in '03, so I've had that much time.
Last time I talked to you, I don't think that was the case, right?
No.
You had brain cancer, right?
I had brain surgery.
Brain surgery.
In '91. I had subdural hematoma.
Okay, that was from a car accident?
No, for being assaulted.
Oh, really? What happened when you were assaulted?
Somebody hit me.
Well, I
They hit me
figured.
and robbed me. I was on my way home from work. in
Oh,
New Orleans,
yeah.
And they hit me and robbed me.
Oh, no.
All I remember is seeing stars. The next thing I know, I'm in my apartment, and I was sick. I started throwing up, so I just laid down on the couch. And from there, I don't know anything until 3 months later, when I wake up after being in a coma.
Wow.
They did. My apartment manager pulled me out because they could smell me out in the hallway. I defecated, urinated, vomited. If I had to lay down on my stomach, I'd be dead.
Wow.
But it worked out okay. I spent a year in the hospital all told.
Okay.
3 months of it in the coma and the rest of it in rehab. And then for a couple of years afterwards, I was in and out of psych units because my long-term memory was like major Swiss cheese, more holes than cheese. And my short-term memory didn't exist.
Yeah.
I could spend 24 hours with you in your face, turn around, count to 15, turn back around, and swear I never mentioned anything right. It was true.
So,
I mean, I'm functional now, but that's okay.
so I know that you said that you didn't talk to your children last time I saw you.
That's been a long time ago.
But I mean, now that you're like terminal, have you let them know? No?
Gotta make one way or the other.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm okay. They're okay. That's all that matters.
You don't want to let them know, though? You know, my mom died. My mom died when I was homeless. And most of my life I spent looking for her. And just to find out that she died right after I went homeless.
I know where my kids are,
Yeah,
thanks to the internet.
sure.
But, we parted ways a long time ago. They're all adults. They're all doing fine.
Yeah.
Not necessary.
Well, you don't think, I mean, just for them so they know in the future?
They'd rather not know. I'm just guessing. They'd rather not know. They really, one of them really hates me. And then two of them I haven't spoken to. God. I don't know, 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
I haven't seen one of them since she graduated high school.
Wow.
She self-terminated. She didn't self-terminate, but her and her boyfriend decided she got pregnant at the end of high school. And instead of having the baby, she was planning on going to college. She got an abortion. And both her and her father, I told her that it was her decision. That I didn't have no input on it at all. It was totally up to her and the father of the child. To this day, she blamed me.
So was she, were you and her father living together at the time?
Yeah,
So she was like 18 and she just left, or?
she was 17 when she graduated.
And so she just left to stay with him?
I don't know what she did after that. After she had divorced,
Oh.
we had a big fight. She disappeared somewhere in his family. I haven't seen her.
Wow.
But because of the internet stuff, I know she went into the army. She had one child in Korea. I think she has other children.
So you never seen your grandchildren?
No, not hers.
Oh, so you've seen your other ones though?
I delivered one of them.
Oh, really? So you were like the midwife?
Well, I wasn't that birth. I caught it before the doctor did.
Oh, yeah.
It was her first baby. She had it back.
Oh, yeah. I'm about to have a baby, actually.
Really?
A second one.
Wow.
Yeah, it's June 11th.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
But anyway, this is my family.
Oh, just your dog.
That's my family.
So there's no problem where you stay about having animals?
No, huh?
I was-
You have to look for paperwork. I had to have the food. You have the food to have a dog. He's like a surgeon's dog. He's a mental health dog, but he wakes me up when I can't breathe.
Oh, really?
He started doing that after I had him about 9 months. He's a mutt-bill rescue. When they do a mutt-bill,
What was that?
Muttville, M-U-T-T-ville.
Muttville.
Muttville.
Oh, no.
They're
What?
here in the city. They rescue senior dogs, 7 years and older.
Oh, okay.
And dogs with special needs or disabilities, like dogs that have diabetes or cancer or
Okay.
limbs and stuff. He was picked up as a stray and he was in the dog pound on death row. They were going to euthanize him. And Muttville pulled him. And the first weekend they showed him, I got him.
Wow.
He was a mess. He was skin and bones. And they had to shave off parts of his hair because it was long and mangy. And I mean,
Oh, yeah.
He was a mess. But he's happy now.
Can I ask you, this is an electric wheelchair. How do you charge it when you get back home?
In the wall, charged him.
Oh, okay. But there's nobody who comes and helps you with that?
No, I do.
Oh, okay.
You got one end that goes in the wall, and then you got the box, the other end goes right here.
Oh,
And I have
okay.
a manual chair that I use.
Oh, okay.
I parked this in my manual chair.
So nobody comes over and helps you out?
I'm on my own.
So,
I like it that way.
well, I mean, things are going to get harder for you.
Well, when they get harder, I'll get somebody to help me.
Okay.
I'm going to stay independent as long as possible for us.
Yeah.
It's better for me that I'll do everything that I possibly can. Even if it takes longer than most people, and even if I got to struggle through that. Oh, thank you.
What's your name or his name?
His name is Justice. Would you like to give him one?
Oh, sure. What's his name?
Thank you. Justice.
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 Oh, wow, he's begging for it.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
saying please. He does that for everything.
Wow.
Boy, Justice.
You can smile. He's all excited.
Oh, hold on, Justice. Hold on.
People say it's begging. I say it's saying please because he does that when he's laying down and wants to do belly rubs.
Oh, yeah.
Or when he wants to go out or when he wants to play. He does that for everything. So I say it's saying you got it. Thank you very much. Thank
Oh,
you.
you're welcome.
That was real special.
Oh,
Thank
good.
you very much.
Bye, Justice.
That's my boy.
Yeah.
Now, he came like that. He didn't. I didn't teach him.
You what?
I didn't teach him that.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Well, he was 7 years old when you met him, right?
9.
9 years old. So maybe he learned that before. Met him, right?
9.
9 years old. So maybe he learned that before.
No, I found out. I had found out.
She always on the same bullshit.
What's that?
Okay, listen, it's different representations of homeless motherfuckers out here, okay?
Yeah.
Only 13% of the motherfuckers that want to be homeless is out here, like this bitch, right? So anyway, they got a crew of it's black and white crackers. Well, white people don't like crackers. You understand me?
Yeah.
Okay? They jump us, they antagonize us. This bitch was sitting here all day getting on everybody's goddamn nerves. But she ain't homeless, because she got somewhere to live at.
Yeah.
I'm homeless for real.
I used to be homeless too, buddy.
I know, I saw you on TV. No, you was on the news, I think yesterday.
Oh,
or
yeah,
the
you
day.
saw me, yeah.
Yeah, I saw you.
Oh, okay.
I'm Ricky Alges.
Nice
Check
to
this
meet
shit
you,
out.
Ricky.
Yeah, you as well. We just saw you.
What's that?
You was walking down the street like
Yeah,
this. We
yeah.
just saw you on the news.
On ABC?
I don't remember which one.
Oh, okay.
It was just yesterday.
Okay, yeah.
So she on some bullshit, okay? They ain't homeless. We are.
Yeah.
We are.
How long you been homeless?
All my life,
Wow.
okay? All my life.
How'd it start?
When I hated my house.
What was going on with you at your house?
I mean, I was playing back on the piano when I was 4, but besides that, so homeless for real between 1991 and today.
Yeah.
And I probably had somewhere to live at maybe 7 or 8 years out of those years.
Yeah.
You know, fuck couch, as far as paying rent, shit like that.
Yeah.
So between 2000 and 2019, I've been homeless, like, you know, in and out of jail. Maybe I haven't been homeless about 3 years out of the past 20.
Wow.
So, you know.
You try going to the shelters or anything?
But wait a minute, sometimes it's good though.
Oh, sometimes being homeless is good?
That's back in the day.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Nigga, when you making money, nigga, you don't feel like going home, even though you ain't home.
Yeah.
For real.
So, what was it like for you growing up? How'd your family treat you?
What family?
Well, I mean, somehow you made it past being a baby.
I'm on PBS. I'm a legend.
You are?
Did you ever come out of home and have nobody say, I'm class president of my high school, National Honor Society,
Yeah.
playing Tchaikovsky on my tenor saxophone by ear when I'm 18, winning National Radio Awards. Football star will go through you. They call me Little Barry, like Barry Sanders.
Wow.
But nobody never said, you know, okay, I put it like this. This is how I grew up. They killed my mom.
My mom died too.
They killed mine.
Yeah.
My own family.
Oh, wow. What happened?
They starved her to death in 2015.
Wow.
So we ain't gonna talk about her right now. Because
Yeah.
I already know you. I'm gonna catch up with you though.
All right.
But grew up in the house like this. As much as I can sing like boom, 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 boom. You know, voice like Luther, handles like Van Axel. I grew up in a house. I had one Christmas in my life when I was 4. No birthday parties.
Yeah.
And I grew up in a house. I played the piano, the saxophone, and the drums.
Yeah.
And I sing like Luther. And I dance like Michael. And I grew up in a house with no music.
Yeah.
So that's the type of life I live.
Yeah. You ever have anybody hit you when you were growing up?
What you mean? Cinch your gourds? Hell yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, did they really like whoop you? Because
You ready? I'm a
Yeah.
bad motherfucker. You better with my ass, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm from the projects, motherfucker.
Where are you from?
Originally,
Yeah.
Westlake Terrace, Northside, Youngstown, Ohio, straight blood, that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, come and to the,
How long you been here in SF?
shit, since 2006.
Yeah. That's
Oh, and then, tell Chanel, no. Punk ass, Freddie O here. Freddie O that used to hang with Ant Williams and bitch ass killed my brother. He killed motherfucker Ricky Taylor.
I don't know who Ricky Taylor is.
Ricky Taylor, my nigga.
Oh, that's your.
Freddie O out here. And he confessed he was so drunk. Tell Shalinda Taylor, my homegirl.
Yeah.
Yeah, Freddie O, bitch ass out here. He killed Ricky.
How'd he kill him?
My name is Ricky.
Oh, you're Ricky.
Yeah. I'm Ricky Hodges.
All right.
I'm looking at this nigga. I'm at Ricky Taylor's funeral, nigga.
When was the funeral?
Years ago.
Oh, okay. But where you stay at now?
H&M.
H-
No, right now I'm at MSC South.
And where's that at?
Oh, Fifth and Bryant.
Oh, okay. Wow, it's kind of rough there.
I'm
Yeah.
a roughneck.
Yeah. Do people leave you alone, or people mess with you out on the street?
No. People gonna mess with you anyway. You got that to be expect for somebody to mess with you.
Yeah.
You better be prepared to mess back. That part. It depends on how you mess back with. You can be like cause like my homeboy Ray said, you know, the heavyweight championship, the heavyweight champion, motherfucker from San Diego, Dickety. He said after pleasing thank you was fuck you, nigga.
Yeah.
Dickety. That's Ray. It's my Crip cousin.
See, you a Crip?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I'm not.
Okay, I heard you say Crip cousin, and I heard you say blood before, so I didn't know.
You hear me say wrong 60s.
Yeah.
You hear me say folk. You hear me say that.
I didn't hear you say a lot of stuff.
See, I'm talking
Yeah.
about legacy. You understand that?
Yeah.
See, I can overstand you, but I ain't ready yet. You know why? Because my leg messed up.
What happened to your leg?
What happened to my leg is what happened to your leg if you fucking with me. Bye-bye.
All right, see you. There we go, 2 subscribers. We got NJ89er, boom, and Catalina. Yeah, from Target. Yeah. Oops. Hey, buddy, you want some Oreos? Here, go ahead. Here, grab some. Oh, not the whole box. Just grab those that are out. There you go. Oh, here, get some that didn't fall on the ground. Hey, can you put them in his hand? There it goes. All right. Hey, buddy, you want some Oreos? Here, go ahead. Grab these two. Those under your thumb. There you go. Was that woman bothering you over there with the camera? No?
I'm trying to get over the girl anyway. You know what?
Are you trying to?
Yeah.
How's? Oh, no, I don't know anybody. How long's it been?
14.
14 years? Oh. How long you been here in San Francisco?
All my life.
Oh, you were born here, huh? You stay out here on the streets?
Yep.
How long you been out on the streets?
All right. Well, 12.
Since you were about 12?
12, yeah.
2012. Oh, all right then. All right then, buddy.